Agent Ricky in the house. Do me a favor and smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Also, remember to turn on that notification bell. That way, you'll know when I post a new video, just like this one. Now, I'm kind of late with this story right here, but it has to do with the hate crime trial and the hate crime charges for the McMichaels, Travis McMichael and Gregory McMichael, who murdered Ahmaud Arbery. They, as you all know, they chased him down with their trucks. William Roddy Bryan also was part of this. He helped chase. He helped with the chase and trap Ahmaud. And Travis McMichael got out. He took his shotgun and shot and killed Ahmaud and tried to claim self-defense. It goes to court. Jury sees the video. They get the evidence. Prosecutors prove their case, and the jury comes out with a guilty verdict. And Judge Walmsley ended up giving these three men, Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Roddy Bryan, life sentences, but only William Roddy Bryan got life with the possibility of parole. But Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael, they did not. They're spending their whole life in jail, and rightfully so. William Roddy Bryan, he also, I believe, should have gotten a life sentence too, though. But here's the devastating part. For the federal hate crime charges, federal prosecutors went behind Wanda Cooper Jones and Marcus Arbery. They went behind their back, made a plea deal with these murderers who took the life of their son, who they will never be able to see ever again. And all they ever wanted was justice. Wanda Cooper Jones, all she wanted was justice for her son. And she wants these killers to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. No special treatment, no plea deals on whatsoever. They need to be prosecuted to the full extent, because this murder was intentional, and it did have to do with Ahmaud Arbery's race, is the reason why he was murdered. Now, let me highlight to you about this plea deal. Now, the parents of Ahmaud Arbery have accused the Department of Justice, DOJ, of breaking their trust by making an unauthorized backroom plea deal with two of the men who murdered their son. Now, a jury in November found three men, Gregory McMichael, his son Travis McMichael, and their neighbor William Roddy Bryan, guilty of Arbery's murder. They were sentenced to life in prison. All three men were due to stand trial in February on hate crime charges, and accused of violating Arbery's civil rights and targeting him because he was black. Now, here's what prosecutors, they say prosecutors did. But prosecutors filed notice in the U.S. District Court of Brunswick, Georgia, on Sunday, asking a judge to approve plea agreements for the McMichaels. Specific details about the deal were not provided in the court filings, and they do not name Bryan. Now, in a statement issued through their attorneys, Arbery's parents, Wanda Cooper Jones and Marcus Arbery, said they were against this plea deal and had expressed their opposition on calls with DOJ, Department of Justice, officials on Sunday. Now, here's a statement that that's reported by WTLV. Now, the statement said the proposed plea deal would allow McMichaels to enter federal custody and serve the first 30 years of their sentence in a preferred federal prison. So they would do their 30 years in the federal prison, get out, and then be able to serve time in Georgia. And the Wanda Cooper Jones and Marcus Arbery, they did not agree with this. They want them to serve their whole entire time behind bars, not just 30 years in federal prison. Then they get a breather, they get out, and then afterwards they go back into prison once again. They want them behind bars, where they belong. No special treatment whatsoever. They do not believe he needs to be treated. They need to make a deal with these murderers who took the life of their son, because she will not be able to see her son. Wanda Cooper Jones will not be able to see her son again. And also Marcus Arbery, the father, will not be able to see their son again. Now, this proposed plea deal is a huge accommodation to the man who hunted down and murdered Ahmaud Arbery. The statement said, "The family is devastated at the latest development. Their wishes are being completely ignored, and they do not consent to these accommodations." Now, Wanda Cooper Jones was also said in a statement, the DOJ, Department of Justice, has gone behind my back to offer the men who murdered my son a plea deal to make their time in prison easier for them to serve. Because this, if they spend time in a federal prison, they said that it's like better funded, and like things go a little bit more smoother for them in there. And they do not want them to feel comfortable because they just ended somebody's life, someone with the future. So they do not deserve to feel comfortable. They do not deserve to make things shouldn't be easy for them. They need to be punished for what they have done, and severely punished. They need to feel how it is to be locked up like an animal, because they're a bunch of animals right here, I believe. I have made it clear at every possible moment that I do not agree to offer these men a plea deal of any kind. I have been completely betrayed by the DOJ. And yes, and this is by Wanda Cooper Jones. And in court filings for the McMichaels, prosecutors asked the court to schedule proceedings and accept the defense's plea as set forth in the proposed argument. Cooper Jones will oppose the plea deal in court during Monday's scheduled hearing. Now, also Lee Merritt, the attorneys for Wanda Cooper Jones and Marcus Arbery, is going to opposing this plea deal, trying to get it overturned. So basically, they're going to try to go in front of a judge to get to have this plea deal rejected, and that needs to happen. If there's any update on this hate crime plea deal, if anything changes, I'll inform this back to you. You're watching Rick in the House. Peace.